what X lookup with the V lookup because one of our students needs it. So we'll do that as well. But again, I'll take that topic later in the syllabus as well. Okay. All right. So people, let's start today's topics. Today, we're actually learning about the continuation of the updates in Microsoft 365. Okay. So what I'll do, I have not come with any fixed examples. I'll just take some examples and I'll be teaching you one by one, right from how actually you can get the data from the data set as well. So that you'll have one example. Say, yesterday we learned about one formula called as unique. Remember what unique will do? That will give me all the unique values. Let me take that. Let me go here. I will take, let's say region. Okay. And I will take this somewhere here. One way is I'll copy this, paste it, and say data, remove duplicates. Right? This is one way. This is what we are taking the data and then we are using remove duplicates. But now we have a formula called as unique. Right? So what I'll do, I'll go here equals unique, and then I'm selecting this, press enter, done. This is an array
Sir, please
formula.
share the screen, sir.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, people. Okay. Are you able to see the screen? Just confirm me. I'll do it again. Are you
Yes,
people
sir,
able
we
to
are
see the
able to
screen?
see.
Okay, fine. Let's do it from beginning. I'm sorry. Okay. So what I was telling, so I've taken this data. It's a complete raw data. So I'm just taking the region. I'll go to new sheet. I pasted this data. Okay. So what did we do yesterday? I just made a copy of it. And then I'll go to this remove duplicates. Say okay. I'm getting all the unique values. And then I used it in the drop down or something like that. But now we have a formula unique. And let me select the data, press enter. The array formula, correct? So what does that mean? We can get the data immediately by using this unique formula. Now, this unique formula, whatever I've used, fine, we are getting some list of data. But people, this can be used in more other ways as how. Let me show you some very interesting things, which is available in our 365. I'll go here and I'll select the data validation. Okay. Remember yesterday we used this data validation. We selected people who have not come, don't worry. Again, I'm teaching this. People who have come would have seen this. I just selected one list and then I selected the list and say I'm getting this list. So this we did yesterday. So people who have not come yesterday, we just took one list in the drop down. This is there in all the versions. But you want to make it dynamic. So what we can do is now in 365, we have an option of writing the formula using that formula directly. So let me go to this data validation. Okay. And I will take this list. Okay. Here we'll take this. Can you see this? I just selected that first unique formula and I'll use one hash. Say okay. Did I select anything? I just selected only that particular cell where I have that unique formula. Let's go and check. See, so to fill it is easy. What's the advantage of it? Now you see the advantage. Let's take one more example. Let me go here. I'll take subcategory. I want more data because I want to show you something else. I'll go to another page and I'll paste here. Okay. I have almost 49 subproducts in this. I will put this into my drop down. Okay. How will I do? Say, we'll use that unique only. Equals unique. Okay. And then I will select this range. Press enter. See, there are how many items? So we have 17. Sorry, we have 17 subproducts, not 49. 17 subproducts. I want this to be in the list. So what I did previously, I just selected equals and I gave one hash. Let's say I'll go here and I'll say data validation. I'll select this list. So data validation is nothing but we can have one list of selections. Now I will select the source. If you were actually using the older version, then we had to go select like this. I'm not sure how many records will we keep going on. Right now, I will select only this and give one hash. And here I'll say, okay. Can you see this? Okay. So this already we have done in the previous. Where did that go? Where is it? Which cell? I forgot. So, okay, it's here. That's why, we'll highlight so that it will be easy for me to recognize. Okay. So please be careful if you do like this. That's why I'll always highlight. Yesterday also I was highlighting this reason only. Okay. Now we got the list. But people, just tell me, you go to any website. In any website, when I click on the drop down, don't you feel that the data is sorted? The names are sorted. In the drop down, let's say I'm actually booking one ticket. Okay. A railway ticket or any flight ticket or something. I'll select country. When I'm selecting country, is the country name all jumbled or it will be in sorted order? Okay. It will be sorted, correct? Why? Because it is easy for us to locate that particular location, correct? So what I'll do, I'll go here. I'll not do anything here. That's all. Once you have done, finish. Now what I'll do is I'll go here. I have this unique, correct? I have a formula called as sort. Again, people, the sort is a array function which is there in 365. I just taken sort and comma, it lasts for sort index. I'll say sort index 1. That means first column. I have only one column. I mentioned 1, comma, it lasts sort order. Which order I need? Ascending or descending? In this case, it is ascending. Why? Because it is text. Any text should be in ascending order always. I will select ascending, close bracket. Now you see, I'll press enter. Is it arranged? Let's go and see here. If I would have done this manually, first I have to remove the duplicates. Then again, I have to sort it. If there are more items getting added here, again, I have to go and do all these process. But now let's see, I'll go here. Assume that now laptops, say mobiles. I'm just giving some more content here. Okay. Say laptops, desktop. Okay. Let's say 3 more items got added. We can also make this dynamic, but as of now, just go here. I just try to increase this. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I'll just drag it here. Like this. We can still make it dynamic. I'm just dragging it only this particular range. Now let me press enter and see what happens. Is it added? Laptop, yes, desktop, and then one more mobile. Now let's go and check if it is there here. Desktop. How simple it is, how dynamic it is. This is not possible in our older version. So this option, most of the people have not worked. I was just doing some R&D last month actually. So I got some idea. And also I checked in the chat GPT, I verified lot many things I did R&D, and then only I came into the conclusion that we can do something like this. So next time, if you're actually working on data validations, you can use something like this so that you can easily work on dynamic dropdowns. Right. Is there any other way what we can do? There are so many things what we can do. Let's say, for example, I'll go here and I will take category and subcategory both. Yeah. Let's go to another page. I'll paste it here. Now we can get the unique values from this. Yesterday also we have done this example. So people have not come, let them also understand. Now, for example, I want to filter this particular data. Okay, I want to get the unique values. So we can filter the data. How do we filter? Remember the filter formula we used? So I'll go here. I'll use equals filter. We have this array, correct? Right? We'll take this array, comma, and I'll include what? I'll include this. Equals. We'll just take paper. You can see that I'm getting this paper. It's getting filtered. Right? Now, upon this, remember that I actually gave one drop down. Remember that I just gave one drop down to make it dynamic. Now what we'll do, we'll go here, we'll do the same thing. We just copy this heading. Now I'll go here, I'll say equals unique. And then I'm selecting this head. See, I'm getting this unique. I'll go on top of this. Remember that we created one drop down, change that. Same drop down what we did now. Yesterday also we did same example, right? Now let me go here. I'll say data validation, and then list. I'm selecting only this. Here I'll say hash. See. Now I will go to this particular formula. Instead of this paper, I will select this. Remember we did this yesterday. Enter. Let me select tables. See. Just telling how you can use this drop down. So yesterday what we did, we just took only this formula and here we remove duplicates. Now what we did, we took the formula and then we are trying to pass this value to the drop down itself, that is dynamic. Understood? So likewise, now you can use this for dashboards. You can use this for any other templates for making things dynamic. Okay. So this unique sort filters, all these are array formulas wherein we'll be learning with more advanced options in the coming classes. Done. This is one of the 365 options what we have. Done. Okay. Next, let me close this. Next, people, we all go search in so many different options with this menu. Okay, so we all actually feel that everyone, whoever joins any institute or any classes, first thing they'll have is after a few days, I want to become master so that I can become expert and start using this in an advanced way, the tools, whatever. So if you want to do that, you need to know all the options or at least all the advanced options. Now, suppose I don't know where the options are available. I want to work on conditional formatting. I don't know where it is. I want to work on data validation. Just now I was working on data validation. So everyone will feel, okay, this data validation is very nice. Sir was teaching. So I'll go, I'll start working, but I forgot where it is. It's human tendency that if you don't work for some days, you will forget things. But how to remember that? If I would have forgot, but I know there is something called as data validation. There is something called as conditional formatting, but I forgot where it is. Don't worry. Now in 365, okay, we have the enhanced way of using the search bar. Previously also we have the search bar, but now this has got more enhanced, improvised way of using the search bar. What is that? Say for example, I want to work on data validation, right? You just type data validation. Can you see this? You can just click on this options, fraction of seconds. No matter whatever. Now say, for example, you was telling I want to learn VLOOKUP. I don't know VLOOKUP. I'm having some problem with that. Let me go here. VLOOKUP. Can you see that? You type anything now, anything will come there, but you should know how to use it. Let me go here. Say, for example, I want the help. I can go here. I want the options. I can go here. I want to insert the function. I can go. Any task, if you want to do, everything will be listed down here. Now, let's say I'll go here, look up reference. See, now it will ask for the VLOOKUP formula. It is somewhere here. You have to go. Suppose I want to help. Click on this. This will give me the help. Anything. It is getting connected. It will take some time. See, with examples, everything. I'll be thinking then if everything this itself is giving, then why should we join the course? It will only give the instructions, but you should know how to use that also. There should be someone to guide you also, right? If you are good enough to go learn by yourself, yes, it is really good. If you are having that capability, you can just go and learn. But people, I'll tell you, everything, every options, now you can get it. Let's say I want to work on conditional formatting. See here, the conditional formatting, all the options, whatever is there, say manage rule, new rule, duplicate. See, you don't have to go to that menu tab and then work. Everything we can get in the search bar only. But you should know. Say, for example, now I want to do some page setup. Just go here, search bar, page setup. Previously also we had, I'm not telling previous, in the previous version we didn't had, we had, but now it is more enhanced way. It's more easier for us to go and check. Okay. So this is another very nice options which is there in 365. People keep all this in mind so that when you're working on the Excel, you can work as an expert. If you don't know all this, you know what people would have seen, they'll go and keep on searching here like this. You don't have to do anything now. Don't worry at all. Anything, whatever you feel that you're not able to find, you can go there. Say, analyze. Remember this analyze data we did yesterday? You can easily get this. See? Okay. Any charts. Say, for example, I'm working on some chart, sunburst. I don't see sunburst. Don't you think you can master any subject in Excel, any topics easily? At least you can go, you can explore that, right? Forget about working and getting that to in depth of knowledge, but at least you can go and explore that particular topic, right? Easily, right? So this is another option. Okay, all right. Next, let's go to this file. So people, whoever is using this 365, okay, only for them I'm just telling. If you go here and check, move your cursor here. See, we have this favorites. Remember this, if you go to website, you have that favorites. You know that? All your favorite channel, you can go, you can click on that. That will become a favorite. Likewise, now we have this favorite here. See, click on this. It will become like a favorite. See, all these are my favorites. But more than that, can you see here? We have one option here. This option is available in standalone system only after 2019. But again, you will get only not 2021, sorry. You will get only 5 GB of space. But again, it lasts for purchasing 365 after few files if you are saving. Once 5 GB is done, again will say purchase 365. So for marketing purpose, they have done that. So if you have 2021, it is like for very minimal space they have given, so that next time you'll go and purchase 365. In 365, you have 1 TB of space, one drive, 1 TB of space. Now let me click on this. When I click on this thing, I can share this in my OneDrive. And the advantage of this is you can go here, have to log in. Take some time. I can share it with anyone. Let's say, for example, I'll go here. Let me see. See, I'll select. If I say send, this will go to Pintu Sharma. Now, what he can do, I'll go here. He can edit, he can view, he can't download. I can give the permission. I'll click on this scan edit. Now, if I send, you know what happens? You can edit, you can see, you can also download. Now, let me go here. I'll say can't download. See, he cannot download. He can only view. Understood? So these options are available only in the cloud, the service. Okay. Previously, we used to share the file in intranet. You know, in the intranet means within the organization, we can actually connect and then we can share the file, but the source will be in my system. I can open the same copy, but simultaneously I cannot work. Simultaneously I cannot work because that will be like a read only. You know what is read only? Read only means I can only view, I cannot, I can only view, I cannot work on that, or say I cannot save it. But now things have been changed. So now I can go here, I can share it. So we call it as co-working or collaboration. Co-working means simultaneously I can work. But for that, I should have shared like this. Simultaneously we can work, even he can work and we can work on the same file. Okay, but people attached to this. Okay, now we are working on something. Say person one is working, so I'm working, I'm the person who actually have created, I'm working on this. And there is one more person who is also working on the same document. Now, how will I know that he has worked and even I have worked with the same document? You know, the changes have been done. For that, let's go here. We have something called as comment. I'll click on this comment. What this comment will do is, can you see here? I'll get one box. This box is nothing but I'm just trying to give some comment there saying that the changes have been done by so and so person. Can you see here? It says itechanalyticsolutions@gmail.com. Is nothing but the user. Now I'll say I can go here, I can mention at. See, have you used this in your WhatsApp or in your LinkedIn tagging someone? Never. People use LinkedIn. Yeah. While using LinkedIn, you press at, you'll get all the names. Or at least forget LinkedIn. In WhatsApp, have you used? Never. Try that. Put at. Google should. I am telling anywhere, wherever it is online. I'll put this at symbol. Can you see that? Yes. So here, see, I can go, I can tag anyone. Let's say, for example, I will tag admin. What this will do, we are tagging so that that person will know that I have sent one message. In WhatsApp also, just try that. Yeah. They add symbol, you will get that person name, just use that name. That means you're tagging that person. It will be easy for them to know, yes, it is for me now. So I'll just use something here. And if I say enter and say send, okay. I'll say share notification. I'll not do that. I'm just telling you. See, now this message will go. I'll not do that, otherwise that message will go to admin. Understood? So like this, you can do in 360. Many things are there which is making more advanced. Okay, these are some simple things. Now let's work on some formulas. Before that, I'll just ask people online how was this particular topic, and then we'll go for the next advanced formulas. We have something called as let and lambda. How many of you heard about let lambda functions? No, I'll show you. It's very interesting, very useful. Once you start using it, you become more easy. You can create your own formulas. You can create your own formulas. I'll show you how to do that. Right, people online, how was this part of the session? People, I want all of you to answer quickly. I'll just give 1 minute. Right. Mohan, it was good learning new things. Okay, it's fine. Right. So let's continue. Now I want all of you, people online, people offline, everyone, please listen to me very carefully. The two functions what I'm teaching now is something very much new. Even I have started using this from last 6 months only. Okay. So these functions are very important, very useful, and very much new. Sir, I'm not able to work on this. I'm finding it very difficult. Don't worry. It's a new function. Everyone has started using this. So you don't have to bother. What is this function? People online, I want all of you, please stop messaging. Just listen carefully, okay? Because these functions are very much new. So that people can start using it in a more advanced way. What is that? There are two functions. There are many functions actually. In this, the two functions what I'm teaching is called as lambda and let. First of all, let's understand what this let function will do. If you know programming, okay, if you know programming, there is something called as variable. Okay, don't worry. If you don't know programming, don't worry. If you know programming, there is something called as variable. What is variable? I'll tell you. Sometimes, you know what happens? I'm doing some calculation. Say, for example, let me just give one example. Say, there is one value A. Okay, this is 100. Fine. Now, this A has been used in many places for calculations. Let's say I'll go here. Okay, I'll say B multiplied by A. C multiplied by A. So likewise, it goes on like this. C multiplied by A plus A. Yeah, this one will say divided by. Understood? Can you see this A? I'm using this A multiple times, right? Every time I'm using this A. So what we do in programming is only once we try to give the values to A. That's all. Only once. Rest all the time, entire program, I'll use A instead of 100. Now, if I change something here, that will get changed in this A. So this value will be in memory. In memory. Okay, memory means temporary memory. So the values are fetched from there. Similarly, now in Excel also, we can write the programs like this. We can store the value in a variable and then we can use it. So first, I'll give you some simple examples. If you want to work, I told you, I have almost some 20 examples I've taken. So you can go here and you can work on this. Again, I'm telling this, I have selected, I've given the prompt and I've taken from ChatGPT only. Okay, I don't want to boost myself saying that only I know everything. No one can do this. I don't want to do that. It's taken from ChatGPT, but I have selected good examples. I have given the prompt for data analytics, and then I've taken. So this I'll be sharing it with everyone. Please use it. Okay, see here, this with a simple example. Then again, I have so many examples like this. See, I've taken all the examples here. I'll give, but I'll explain a few simple examples how this let function is used. After that, we use this lambda functions. Okay. All right. So let me just open a new file. Okay, I'll just take a new file. Now let's say I'll go here. We have a product, price, quantity, and here I'll say total price. Usually what we do, let's say I have a product, price, I'll give something, quantity, I'll give something. The formula what we write, say this multiplied by this. This is what we write the formula, correct? But what let will do is, we'll go here, equals let. Okay. Now you should be very careful. Slight mistake also, it will give wrong answer, but I'll tell you how easily you can write the function. Let is the function which acts as a variable. Okay, let me just show you. I've just given one point also. It defines variables inside your formula. I told you variable is nothing but it is a address or some name which will hold some values inside it temporarily. Okay. Instead of repeating the same calculation multiple times, if I'm actually repeating that multiple times, same calculation, so I can use it, I can store the value in a variable. Why this let is used? Easy to read, more efficient. That means we can work faster, and then cleaner and shorter. Multiple calculations will be happening. Instead of that, I can use this let. So here I have an example. So here I have one example. I will take this example later. So we'll work on this example. Let see the parameter name value calculation or name value or calculation. It goes on like this. Name means you can give any name. Let's say I have this price. Just listen carefully. I have this price. You should use Alt Enter. Keep this in mind. Alt Enter. Don't use Shift Enter. Shift Enter is in Power BI. We call it as soft enter. In Excel, we should use Alt Enter to go to next line. Some people, what they do, they'll write in the same line. That is also fine, but you might forget which is name, which is value, which is name, which is value. So what I'll do is I'll use Alt Enter. What Alt Enter will do? It will take your code or say the formula into next line. Can we write in the same line? Yes, we can write in the same line, no worries. But what I'm telling is use line by line. It will become easy for you to understand the formula. See here, I'll say P. This is a variable, the name, comma. I'll say 10. As of now, what I always do is whenever I'm writing any formula, first I'll write a hard-coded values. It's a static value. P is 10. That means this P is actually having 10. Understood? It's a variable, comma. Again, Alt Enter. Q, comma. Then I'll say 10. As of now, I'm just giving the hard-coded value, right? Now I'll say comma. Don't forget to give Alt Enter. Now see, step by step I'm going. Now I've given one name, the value, name and value. Now I need the calculation. I need the result. Just say P multiplied by Q. Okay, and close the bracket. Right? Name, value, and the calculation. I'll say end. I'm getting 100. Consider I'm getting 100. Now, if I double click on this, now I want to make it dynamic. What I'll do, I will remove this. You know why I do this? If I don't have confidence that whether I'm doing the right thing or not, first I'll do hard coded. If that comes correctly, that means my code, whatever is there, the formula is correct, then I'll make it dynamic. Say this P will be this. Understood? Previously I gave 10. Now I'm using this. Now let me go here. Select this. Now if you press enter, see, I'm getting same result. One simple example I gave. Now you might ask, this is more easier than this. Why are we actually using this? In this case, this is easy. But if there are more calculations, repeated calculations, then let's see one example which I've given. Say you understood how this let works. Say I have a name for that there is one value. There is a name, there is one value. And in the end, you have to do the calculation. Now, suppose if you give the total value, say total price, comma, like this. Say this value, total price is this one. Correct? Now, if I say enter, it will not give me the result. Why? Because the last argument should be a calculation. Now let me go here. See, total price is this one, right? Now I'll say comma. Then again I have to go next line, alt, enter, and then UTP. What is the TP? Nothing but the result, the calculation. See now, I'll get this. Okay. Now let's expand this. I have a discount. For this total price, I want to calculate discount. Okay. Now what I did, I'm saying price is E5, Q is Fi, total price is these two values. Now what I'll do, I'll go here. I want to calculate the discount. Okay. The discount is what? Total price multiplied by some percentage. Now what I'll do, I'll say this one is a total price. Now I want discount. I'll say T, comma, total price multiplied by, I'll just hard code 25%. Okay. You can take a separate column for that. I'm just showing you. See here, I'm taking the discount is total price multiplied by 25%, comma, alt, enter, and I'll display the is discount. Now press enter. See, in one single formula, we did so many calculations. We took the total price, right? Then we took the discount. So here, if you want to do, again, I have to go here, multiply and select one more column, right? So it will be slightly, say here, you just see, I've taken price, quantity, then total price is price multiplied by quantity. Then again, discount is total price multiplied by 25%, and I'm displaying this. Or I don't want to display this directly, I'll give the result. So I can remove this. I can remove this as well. Like this also I will. See, you understood? This is one very simple example I've given, but you can do lot many things. Let's say I'll go here, I'll take one of the examples here. Here I have the sales value. Sales value is from A to 10. Tax rate is 18%. And now I'm saying sales is sales multiplied by tax rate. This is nothing but to calculate the GST. Okay. Now, if you go here, here also we have this say A1 multiplied by 1 plus 0.18. That is nothing but the 18% for one value, that is which is in A1. Now what I did, I'm taking this price as A1, tax rate is 18%, price into tax rate. So that will give me the 18%. So anything you can do. See here, one more example. Say EMI calculation. Say this principal, it's in A1. Then monthly rate, it's in B1 divided by 12. Then again, N is nothing but how many number of months. Then I'm calculating this. So likewise, if you go, there are so many examples which you can pick. Now, let's say we worked on filters, right? What filter will do? It will filter some values. Now just see, I have one variable called as filtered. And I'm taking the entire table. I'm taking the entire table itself now. And then I'm saying average of filter. Let me show you one more. Let's say I'll take one more sheet. I have some values here. Okay, I have some values here. I want to find the maximum of this particular value. This is a static range. We can make it dynamic as well by using this. Remember that we have this filters, unique, sort, anything I can use. But as of now, I'm using this static. Let's say equals, let me zoom this. Let Alt enter, say M is this range. Okay. The next comma, Alt enter, max of, see, 10 is max. This is fixed. Suppose if I'm giving some dynamic value, here I'll go. Remember that we had that filters, the table. So we can give the entire table here. We can filter and we can give the table itself. So let is a function which will help me in doing multiple calculations in one single formula itself. You can use any formulas. Say I used max. I want total sum. Just go here. I'll use sum. See, I'm getting the sum. Some average, even VLOOKUP also you can use. So you can use multiple functions in one single function, and then you can use it multiple times. So instead of, having so many formulas, say, for example, if you want to do the same thing, I want to filter. Here I'll apply one filter. Then again, I'll go here on that column. I'll take one more formula. Again, if you want to do something, again on that one more formula. Now everything is like a program. We can write all the steps and execute. Done. Over. Okay. I know this is a complete new function. I just try to explain in a very simple way. For that, almost some 20 examples are there, more than 20, I guess. Please work on this. See, this one we can use text join. So anything, whatever we worked yesterday, same, almost same functions are used here, so that people can easily relate. Okay. So this one you can use. Please work on this. It is very, very simple. Let function is very simple. And once you start using it, if you are working on very complex calculations, this will become very easy for you. Okay. Don't worry. For the people who actually are already registered, who are there in the class, I'll be giving you some real-time examples on this select and lambda. People who are coming in just, and today I'm giving only the updates, what all new functions are available. Okay. Done. This is let. Now coming to lambda. Lambda is one step ahead of this let. I can create my own formula. You understood? I can create my own formula. You want to write one, do one formula. Say I want my own formula. You can create your own formula, however you want. That kind of capacity this lambda function has got. People who are learning this Python, even in Python also we have this lambda. Okay. So all I told you, learn Excel, anything you can learn. How this lambda will work? What is this lambda? Let me explain. See, lambda is actually a function which will have the variable, say the values. We can first create one template and then pass the values. Like what we have this formula, we pass the values and then we get the results, right? So we can create a kind of template. Let me just show here. See, lambda function Excel is a custom function that you can create using lambda keyword. It allows you to define your own reusable formulas directly within Excel without needing to use a VBA. You are creating your own template, Let me show you with simple example. Okay. First, let's say simple example, very simple example we'll take, and then we'll go for some more examples. Okay. Right. Now here I'll say equals. Let me zoom this. I have three numbers. I want to add these three numbers. That's all. Just three numbers I want to add. Equals lambda. Okay. Three numbers I need to add. What I'll do, I'll say A comma, B, comma, C. This is the static one I'm doing. Don't worry. Comma. So how many variables I've taken? A, comma, B, comma, C. Right? Now I will say open bracket A plus B plus C. Understood what I'm doing? I'm taking three numbers and I'm trying to add. If I press enter, I'll not get anything because I've not passed any values. We need to pass the values. A, B, C are three different variables where are the parameters wherein I need to pass the values. Here, these are the values what I need to pass. And this is the calculation what I have to do. Now what I'll do here, I'll pass the value, say 1, 2, 3. It is hard coded. We can also go here, select this one, this one, this one. We can also do that. I'll press enter. Sorry, no space actually. No space, sorry. I'm getting the 6. And you might think, what is there in this? I can go equals 1 plus 2 plus 3. I can easily do what is there in this, right? Now, what we'll do, this function. I want this to be like my own function. My formula is add three numbers. I'm creating one formula. What I'll do, I will copy this. Don't copy that variables, the values. Don't copy that values. Only the formula. This is to calculate directly in the Excel sheet. Now I'll remove this. Copy only this part. Only this part. This is a very, very simple example I'm giving so that you'll understand what is lambda. You can do anything. You go and work on any advanced functions, fine. Now let me go to formulas. This step, please follow this. I'll go to formulas, name manager, and here I'll get something called as name manager. Okay. What is this name manager? Name manager is actually an option which will give me, which will allows me to give a name for a range or a cell, whatever. I'll click on this new. Okay. Can you see this? I have this name. I will say my formula name should be add 3 num. This is my formula name, add 3 num. And what I'll do, I'll go here. I will paste this form. I just paste it. Let me click on OK. I'll click on close. That's all. My formula is ready. How? Just observe equals sum. Can you see that? I'm getting all the list, right? I'm getting all the functions of Excel. Now, what was my formula? What did I create my formula? Add 3. Is it available? Can you see that it says function? See, it is there. Where is that? See here. It is there along with the functions in Excel functions. Add 3 num. Can you see the parameter there? A, B, C, D. I will select this 1, comma. Can you see that? 2, comma. My own formula. You create anything you want. Anything you want, you can. Let me show you one more thing. We have this sum formula, right? Now I want my own sum. I don't want to go take that sum of the Excel. I'll create my own sum divided by the count or something. Say divided by some numbers. I'll say equals lambda. Okay. I want to take a range. I'll go here. I'll say RNG and let me select say okay, this one. Okay. So range sum of RNG divided by 1000. This is my formula. What is that I'm doing? Range. It's a range. The function is whatever sum I'm getting of this range, that should be divided by 1000. This is my formula. Now what I'll do, I will copy this. This is my formula. I'll say enter. I'll not get any result because I'm not passed any values. Now what I'll do is I've copied this formula. I'll go to formulas, name manager, and here I'll say new. And here I'll give my formula name, sum, give it in caps. Even if you give in small letter also, it's fine. If you give in caps, you know what happens? It looks exactly like Excel formulas. Sum divide. Do we have any formula like this? Sum divide in Excel? No. We are creating. And it's very complex, right? No one can do, right? No one can do, only I can do this. Yes? No? Anyone can do, correct? Do you think it's very complex? Nothing. Everything is easy. Go and attend some webinars. They'll say, in the world, no one can teach you this. Only I know this. Have you attended any webinars? Just attend. Unfortunately, I attended just to check what these people will do. In that, that person is saying, in the world, I am the best analytics teacher. No one can teach you this. I was surprised. My God. Okay. Anyways, that is their way of teaching. See, I just pasted this formula. Write any formula you want. And then I'll say, okay, close, done. Now, what is my formula? Let me just go here. I'll just type. I'm taking some simple examples only. Okay, but you try out with your own examples. Now, what was my function name? Sum. See, it is in the Excel formulas itself. What is it saying? Range. What should I do? Select the range. Is it correct? It is giving me the sum divided by 1000 directly. Let's see whether it is right. 15 equals this divided by 1000. Perfect. Now, we can also use this let function because let will give me all the calculations. Inside that, say inside lambda, we can use that let function also. We can put all the functions together in that lambda function, put that in the name manager, and then you can use. Over. Don't you feel this interesting? Yes, sir. Yeah. Let me ask people online and then I'll get back to you. And now we'll work on VLOOKUP. After that, I have some more options. I'll tell you. People online, how is this let and lambda function? I'll give you 1 minute. Quickly you answer. We have some more things to learn. Quick, should be very quick. Python is also possible in Excel, but for me, that option is not enabled. Otherwise, I would have taught you the Python also in Excel. You can write Python programs in Excel. That option I'm not getting. Start using let and lambda, please. Okay, these functions will actually make your say calculations, the process faster. It's more fast compared to other functions. Okay, right. People quick. People, I take so much time to prepare all the notes. Okay, I just ask 1 minute. That to just tell what you felt. For that also, people keep thinking. Yeah? Next time I'll charge for every class. All right. Okay, people. Try to respond so that even I'll get some encouragement. Okay. I'm not asking how I am teaching. I'm just asking how was the topic. I never, very rare I ask about the teaching. I just ask about the topic, how you felt, how that will be useful for at least that you answer. Right. So next topic, what we'll do is we'll take X lookup. Okay. First we'll work on V lookup and then I'll show you X lookup, how they are different, how efficient X lookup is better than V lookup. Okay. I'm not telling don't use V lookup, but X lookup is better than V lookup. Okay. Right. Right, people. So stop messaging. Now we'll go for one more example. Okay. People, now people, please stop messaging. Just listen carefully. Okay. Right. We have something called as V lookup, H lookup. Okay. And we have X lookup, index, match. There are so many formulas. Let's take one scenario like this. I'm searching for some results. Search. Keep this word in mind. I'm searching for one result. There are more than 250 formulas. Each formula is used for certain purpose. Suppose if I'm doing some calculations, say I want to add numbers, I'll use sum. I want to get average, I'll use average. Similarly, if you want to search a value, then I'll use VLOOKUP. How do I search is also matters. Take an example that I have written some exams. I'm searching for my results. If you go to college, you'll get the results on the notice board, correct? Your name will be there, the entire classroom, they'll put all the marks and everything. The result is there. Now, when you go and search for the results, how do you search? How do we search? Alphabetical order, or sometimes they would have given the registered numbers. Anyways, the registered number is also given by alphabetical order, but we'll be searching from top to bottom only, right? Like this. Yes. Once I find my, say I found my roll number or say my name, then what do we do? We'll go towards my right hand side to see all the marks of the subjects. Yes or no? That is, we are searching from top to bottom. Once I get my name or the roll number, then I'll go left to right. Correct? So how I'm searching? I'm searching from top to bottom, that is vertically. That means I'm searching top to bottom vertically. That is called as V lookup. That's all. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll go here and I will take some data. Okay, I'll just take some data. Not take all the data. I'll just take some data. Some 100 records will take. Okay. I've taken some 100 records. Let's put that in the new. Well, and I'll see if I have some duplicates. Let me just go here. Let's remove some duplicates. Okay. Okay. Let's assume that I have some data here like this. Right? Fine. Now I will take one order ID and I want the order date and the ship date. And I want, let's say, the customer name and the city. Enough. Okay. I have a table here. I want to get order date, ship date, customer name, and city for the order ID what I have. Understood my requirement? If I give any order ID here, I should get order date, ship date, customer name, and city. That means I'm searching something. How am I searching the value? From top to bottom, correct? Now you have to decide. I have the data set here. How am I searching? The searching is happening how? Is happening by top to bottom vertically. Then what I'll do, I'll go here and I'll say equals VLOOKUP. Read the parameter. What are the parameters? First is lookup value. I will select this lookup value. This is my lookup value. What am I looking? First lookup value is what am I looking? Press F4. Now you might ask why this F4. That is, you are freezing the reference. If you don't know this, don't worry. Next week I'll be teaching this about freezing. Freezing means when I drag towards my right hand side, this O2 will become Q2, P2. It goes on changing the references. To not to change the reference, we'll fix it. Okay, right, comma, table array. Table array means what? The table, where am I looking? Then I'll go here. I will select, I'll press F4 again to fix that particular table as well. Done? Okay. Next, column index. I was telling, I'm searching for the results of my result. Say, I'm searching for my results top to bottom. Once I found, then what I'll do, I'll go towards my right hand side. From left hand side to right hand side. Now here I want this order date. Say I have this table 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It goes on like this with the column index number. Now order date is in which index number? Second index number. I'll say 2, comma. Now it lasts for exact match or approximate match. Don't use approximate match for text. Use exact match. I'll use this false. Either I can use false or I can use 0. Anything is fine. Right? So first is what am I looking? Second is where am I looking? If found, which column index I need to take? And I'll say exact match so that this value will match exactly. See, I'm getting this. Don't worry. The format which is getting changed. I will change the format. Here we'll go. We'll change this to date. Okay. Now let me copy this towards my right hand side. This we need to change to 3. Correct? Because ship date is in third column. Let me copy this towards my right hand side. Now this customer name. You have to count, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 7, 8, 9. 6 and 9. Customer name is in 6th column. And this one is in 9th column. See? Now suppose I want more order IDs. Let's go here. I'll just take one more order ID. I'll take copy. Okay. Now I have 2 more order IDs. Just go here and say Control D, copy down. But we have to remove this $sign from here. That means the row number has to change now. Because the reference is going only for this order ID. Now, if I go here, if I copy this down, see, it's changing. Same way we have to do here also. All this you have to do in the beginning only. See. This is VLOOKUP. The problem sometimes, what happens? Let's assume that this data order ID is somewhere here. It's somewhere in the middle. I cannot use VLOOKUP. Why? Because VLOOKUP should be in the first column of the table array. First column. It should be here. It should be here in the first column. Okay. It should be always in the first column. If it is not there, then what we should do? You have to bring that column into first column. Understood? So instead, we can use X lookup. How this X lookup will work? Let me tell you. Let me go here. So if it is not in the first column, we'll get error. I'll go here and then let me take this. Okay, equals X lookup. Very easy. It is very easier than your VLOOKUP. It is asking for lookup value. Same thing. I will select. Let me fix this F4. I'll not fix the row number. I'll just fix only the order ID, comma. Lookup array. Now the lookup array should be this column. Not the entire table, only the lookup array. Here, only this, comma. Return array. What is for return array? Return array is order date, correct? Now I'll go here and I'll select this. Comma, it will ask value if not found. I will just 0. If nothing is found, make it 0. But in VLOOKUP, if it is not found, it will throw error. Comma, match mode, exact match. Same thing like what we have in VLOOKUP. Comma, it will ask how should I search? VLOOKUP is always from top to bottom. XLOOKUP, we can search from bottom to top also. But as of now, I'll say first to last, I'll take enter. See, same thing. We'll just try to change the date format. Okay. Now we have to change the reference. See, I'll just drag it, shift it, enter. Because here we are not giving index number. We're selecting the column. Let's go here. Customer name. This one. I'll just drag it, drop it. Next, city. Drag it and see. So XLOOKUP, you don't have to give the column index number. You don't have to bother about whether the column is in first column or last column or anywhere it is. You can easily. Understood? VLOOKUP. Very simple. Just work on that. It is very, very simple actually. We'll once, twice find a little difficult. Otherwise, after that, it will become very easy. Okay, don't worry. This chapter is there in more advanced way, not only with just simple example, more dynamic way in your formula chapters. Okay, right. The next, there is one more option in 365. There are so many. There's one more very important option that I'll show you, which is called as the data types. Now, suppose I want to know about Bangalore. I'll give an assignment for you saying that get me some information about Bangalore. So what will you do? Where will you go and search? Some information about Bangalore. So where will you go and search? We'll go to Google. Now we have ChatGPT. Just go somewhere in the internet. We'll go. We'll say Bangalore, and then we'll get all the details. Right now, you don't have to bother. Excel will do all these things for you. How? Let me show you. Any country, any topic you take, you can just go here. See, for example, let's say I'll take Bangalore. Select. Okay. Can you see a data types? Click on this. Can you see this geography? Just click on this. See. Now, whatever you want, let me go here and click on this. You can see that it gets changed to data type now. I'll click on this one small arrow here. What you want to know, all the informations are available. I want to know the population, click on this. See. I want to know about the description. See, anything you can easily get the data in. Not only this, any locations you can take, any company details you want, you can take. As well as data type, but not all the information will be there. So you can go here, you can check organization. It is about the companies, the listed companies. Okay, stocks that should be there in the database. Then only we can take the currencies or geography. You can go, you can convert that into data type and you can get the information. Is there in previous versions, but not this extent. But now they have improvised. Is there in 2019 version also? 16 also we have, but not so much. Okay, right? Fine. So these are some of the 365 options which are very important for us. But still, there are so many. When you come to this classes from next week onwards, I'll be keep on updating you with all those options. Okay. And finally, before we end this session, I want to give one information to all of you about the new Microsoft certification. I'll tell you how you can become Microsoft certified professional. Okay. All right. So people online. Okay. So people online. So just listen. One last topic. So after that, we'll close the session. Most of the people, okay, what I have seen, what they do is they learn Excel. And after that, what they do, they feel that, okay, fine, I'll go and apply for interview. They'll apply. There'll be some interviews and all those things. But nowadays, wherever you go, they prefer the certified professionals. Okay, I'm just telling you this for your information. The certified professionals are more valued, they have more weightage than people who doesn't have certificate. Now, people without certification can say, sir, I don't have certification here, but still I'm getting very good salary. I'm not telling that with certification only will get the job, but certificate will help you in giving weightage in your profile. Okay. You do wherever you want the certification, but do it. It is very, very important. And it is very easy. And suppose if anybody is interested, you can let us know. We are there to help you people. You bring your own vouchers, fine. You want to purchase vouchers from us, fine. I'm not doing any marketing, or I'm not telling you to, I'm not telling you or forcing you to take the certifications, but I'm telling any certifications. It can be Excel, it can be Power BI, it can be SQL, anything, Python. Certifications are very important. But let me tell you one more thing. Most of the people feel that certification means they'll attend one webinar. Say I'm taking one class, they'll say, sir, give the certification. There is no value for that certification. We can see that, in the LinkedIn, you can see so many links will come. Attend one session, 1 hour, they'll attend, that's all, one certificate will be. It can be from big, big companies also, they'll give certifications. People that 1 hour course, 2 hour course, those certifications will not at all give you any value. Keep this in mind. Okay. I'm not just for namesake, I'm telling, I go for interviews, I go for many consultations. I'm telling what is the fact. What certification you have to take? Yes, only those certifications. You ask me, I'll tell you what all certifications you have to take, which certificate you have to post. Okay. Just like that, don't keep on posting every certificates. That will not give any value. And nowadays it has become a trend. See, even I give certificate. Last week there was one webinar workshop. I gave the certificate, but you go and check. I've not mentioned certificate of completion. I mentioned certificate of participation. You're just participating. Okay. So what certifications you should take? You have to. There should be some value for that. Okay. Now, people who are actually learning this 365, okay, all the students who are there, registered students, you don't worry, the certificate from Microsoft, we are giving you free. Don't worry about it. Okay. And people who are not registered, still, if you want to take the certifications, you can contact us. We'll tell you how to. Even we are helping people to clear the exams also. Don't worry. Now, let me just show you the certification. Why I'm telling this is now the certificate is also 365. For that reason only I'm telling. It is Excel MO210. Enter. Okay. Can you see this Excel associate? We have 210 and 211. Let me just click on this Microsoft 365 apps. If you click on this, you will get this website. Just scroll down. All the details are here. And you can just see here. This is $100. India, it is $100. How much is $100? 8,700 rupees plus GST, almost 10,000 rupees. Okay. Now you might be thinking 10,000 rupees and I'm taking the certification. What if I fail? Don't worry. I told you the Excel course, what we are actually doing. I'm not telling only about the basic or advanced or whatever. I'm saying Excel 365. Complete Excel 365 is 5,000 rupees plus GST with this certificate. Not only certificate from us, with certificate. If anybody is interested, I'm not doing marketing. Again, I'm telling you, I'm not doing any marketing for the certificate. But people, what I'm telling is you can get Excel complete course with this certificate. What Microsoft has given, you can add as a Microsoft certified professional. Whoever have already registered, don't worry. This certificate is free for already who have registered. People who wants to register, please contact Suma. I'll give the number. This is her number. You directly speak to her. Say 9066078793. If only you're interested, okay? Because most of the people come, they feel that we can attend some free sessions and go. But let me tell you one thing, people, not always in a free session will give all the things. Okay. You should value yourself. So if you think that you want to learn complete 365 with all the live examples, more advanced examples with certification, you can speak to Suma or you can directly call to me after the session. I'll guide you. If you are interested only, you join. Otherwise, don't join. Don't waste your money just because we are telling all these things. Because I'm not like any other webinars, keep on telling that you purchase that, you purchase this. I don't want to do that. I have my own clients. Just for your good thing only I'm telling. And again, there are many people who already registered. So you don't worry. For you, this certification will be there after the completion of this course. Okay. And people who have finished your data analytics, for you, there are more other benefits that I'll speak to you later as well. And people, whoever have taken the data analytics package, now you don't worry. Now I'm actually speaking to more HRs. Recently, some 3 people got job. Okay. And there are some 2 people who are in pipeline. So we are actually pushing many people for the bigger companies. I'll not name them and I don't take the credit also. Why? Because we say that the people have got the job that because of us. I don't want to take that credit, but the right skills we are giving and the right path we are showing. And this year we are actually trying to directly ask, directly speak to the companies for the jobs as well. If everything goes fine, I'll promise you that people who have joined data analytics, I'll try my level best to get you a job. But still, I'm not saying now that I'll get you a job, please join. I'll not do that, but I'll try my best. But the skills what we are giving here is completely related to the industries what they're actually looking for. Okay, I don't want to just keep on, giving all that unwanted things and all. These 2 day sessions, go and check. It is completely new, all these things. But we are going with the registered people who are there for them to have more advanced examples. Okay. All right. So if anybody is interested, please contact Suma or you can contact me. But this examples, I'll give it to everyone. Don't worry. This I'll be posting it in the community channel. If someone is not there, please join the community channel. So I'll be sending this, use this, practice this, start using. Okay, it is very, very important. Okay. All right. So I'll just stop now. And people online, now at least take 1 minute and tell me how was the session? How were the topics? Just 1 minute. When I don't have time, I have to rush for more other things. Just 1 minute you take, tell me how it was, and then we'll close the session. you have any questions? Work ಮಾಡಿ ಅದೇ ಅಷ್ಟೇ arrange ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ you just taking another page ಅಷ್ಟೇ arrange the link ತಗೊಂಡೆ you go to another page and take that that's all see like this ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ so there is that one ನಿಮಿಷ so now I'm taking this VLOOKUP here, right? Okay, this one, if it is there in another page, I'll go here and I'll select, I'll go to another sheet, I'll select like this. Range will change. We can do that also from one file to another file. But the thing is, you have to open that file. Say you should use Alt tab like this. Alt tab. And then you have to use like this. See, it'll come something like this book. But make sure that you would have saved that file. If you're not saved, that file, the data will go, then again you lose that, the formula will not give any. Only the range will change, whether it is in same sheet, another sheet or another workbook. You can do that. You just have to go to that particular sheet or that page. Right, people? Okay. Vijay, using XLOOKUP in day-to-day projects is highly beneficial and saves a lot of time. Thank you. Okay, thanks, Vijay. Pramila, I like this session. Very interesting. Thank you. Shivakumar, session was good, sir. Learn new aspects. Will apply in day-to-day and teach at least 1%. Very good. Start teaching. It's very good habit, actually. It was very interesting and learn new formulas. Thanks, Mohan. Fine. Thank you so much, all of you. If you want to contact, please contact Suma with the number I have given. Okay. Take care, all of you. This video will be given to you people in the Telegram channel and WhatsApp channel, that is community channel. For you people, registered people, today there will be a separate Telegram channel. Okay. So Suma will be actually giving you all the links, the videos and everything will be there. You can start. From next week onwards, we'll have more interesting and advanced classes. Okay. You can also bring your laptops if you have, or you can bring your data or any problem you have, anything, just bring. We'll work on that as well. I'll teach in that aspect as well. Okay. Right. Thank you so much, all of you. Have a great week ahead. I'll catch you guys in the next session. Bye-bye.